What's up, sports fans? It is Yankees Jets fan 71 back here with another video. Tonight it's going to be a different video than normal. I'm not showing off any of my recent mail days. Tonight I'm going to be doing a contest response, and this one is for Joey Brings It. He's having a contest. He wants to know what you consider are to be the best pitching rotations of all time. Now, obviously, this is going to be a Yankee related video, as most of my videos are, because I'm just obnoxious and I don't care about any other teams but the Yankees. I kid off when I say that. But to me, that's what I watch. So I'm gonna go with the best Yankees pitching staff that I ever seen in all time, and I had a lot of staffs that I could choose from. I could have chosen the 2002 Yankee staff, or 2003 Yankee staff rather, but that team didn't win the World Series. Fell to the Marlins. I could have picked the 76 Yankees, but I was really young. And the 2012 Yankee staff wasn't that bad either, but again, that team didn't win. So I'm actually going to go with the 1998 New York Yankees pitching staff as the best I've ever seen, because the Yankees just went on that incredible run, that great season that they had, and that culminated in sweeping the Pods in 4 games in the World Series. So let's take a look at the pitchers from that rotation. We're going to start off with the ace of that staff, or what I consider to be the ace of that staff, Mr. David Cone. David Cone that season went 20-7. He had a 3.55 ERA, and he pitched over 200 innings, went 207 innings to be exact. The next on my list for that pitching staff was none other than Boomer himself, David Wells. These two guys actually finished 3rd and 4th in the Cy Young Award voting that year. Wells had finished in 3rd, and David Cone finished in 4th that year. Wells went 18-4. He pitched to a 3.49 ERA. He also pitched 200 innings. He had 214 innings pitched, and he actually that was a season where he pitched a perfect game against Minnesota, rather. I almost said Montreal. That was David Cone's perfect game in 1999 rather. But that was, yeah. So he had the perfect game that year. And so that's probably why he finished in 3rd place on the Cy Young Award voting. Next on my list is, as what CC Sabathia calls, the Godfather, Andy Pettitte. Andy Pettitte that year went 16-11. He pitched to a 4.24 ERA, but he had the most innings pitched out of the staff. He went 216 innings. That's remarkable when you have 3 pitchers in the modern day all pitching over 200 innings. I'm sure the Braves staffs did that also, but here in New York, that's not something you see very often. So I was really impressed with this staff, that they were able, all 3 of these guys were able to pitch over 200 innings. So let's remove these guys because we have some more pitchers to talk about. And we're going to go with the next pitcher on my list. Incredibly enough, is Hideki Irabu, who's basically thought of as a Yankee bust, but that year had proved to be his best year as a Yankee. He went 13-9. He had a 4.06 ERA. He pitched 173 innings. He missed out by about 20 some odd innings of also pitching to 200 innings. He never really duplicated his success after, and unfortunately he took his own life a few years back. But he was part of that. He was part of that championship squad with the Yankees in '98. To me, the greatest team I've ever seen ever play. Then we got Ramiro Mendoza. Mendoza started the season as the 5th starter. He actually had 14 starts, and he pitched. He went 10-2 that season, and he had a 3.25 ERA. He's mainly more of a long man. He was a long man for the Yankees throughout most of their championship run. And something's going on outside. I don't know what it is, but I hear sirens. Ugh, that's what happens when you live in the hood. So yeah, Mendoza was the 5th starter until this guy came along later on by the name of El Duque. El Duque went 12-4 with a 3.3. Sorry, 12-4 with a 3.13 ERA in 141 innings pitched that season. Now imagine if El Duque actually started the season with the Yankees. He came up in July after he escaped Cuba, and the Yankees jumped on him as soon as he was available to be signed by major league teams. And he not only did he pitch well in the regular season, but he saved the Yankees' season in Cleveland, pitching a stellar Game 4. Yankees were down 2-1 at that point, and if they lost that game in Cleveland, that we may not have had this championship run. It was the game that I believe, if I remember correctly, the game before El Duque's game was at the stadium, and that was the brain fart of Chuck Knobloch when Knobloch the ball hit Travis Fryman. I believe I forgot who was pitching that game. I want to say it was Pettit. I could be wrong, but he threw. It was a little dribbler. The ball went was picked up by the pitcher. I believe again. I could be wrong, but I believe it was Pettit. Pettit threw the ball to the first, but Fryman got in the way and the ball hit him. And Knobloch, instead of running after the ball because he was covering first, actually it was Tino that picked the pitch up. Now that I remember, it was Tino that ran in, grabbed the little dribbler, threw it to Knobloch covering first, but the ball hit Fryman. The ball dribbled away, and Chuck Knobloch is just standing there, blowing bubbles and pointing at the ball as the ball is dribbling into the outfield. And all along, Cleveland is scoring runs, and it was very embarrassing. I felt bad for Knobloch for his little brain fart because I like Knobloch, but thankfully El Duca came and saved the season for the Yankees at that point. So anyway, there you go. That's to me that's the best pitching staff I've seen in Yankees in all the times I've watched the Yankees. You can just, I mean, obviously everyone's gonna say, well, that's the greatest pitching staff of all time, but I'm just going by what I watched, and I watched my team and the teams I've seen. And plus, honestly, the teams I have cards of, because I have no cards of any other team except the Yankee stuff, and baseball, and my Hall of Fame binder. But anyway, that's why I picked the 1998 Yankees. That's why I picked them for my contest entry to Joey Brings It. If you guys haven't followed Joey, and anyone who watches my channel probably does, but if you don't, please go over to his Clay page, check it out. He has great cards. He collects a lot of vintage. Really, and he also plays a lot of cool music on his channel, so really, really good stuff to watch. So click that subscribe button on it, and if you haven't subscribed to me and you're watching my channel for the first time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this that you're seeing today. So guys, I hope you have a great weekend. Stay socially distant, stay safe, guys. We're gonna get through this pandemic soon. I feel it in my bones, and we're gonna get back to our normal lives, and hopefully at some point we'll have baseball. Anyway, guys, have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Remember, baseball cards for life, SA. Peace.